Yeah. Schedule busy, my head in a hoodie, my shorty is pretty, my cousin is crazy, my cousin like boogie. Life is amazing, I really, really shoot me. Really in the gym, but I feel like a rookie. I tell her look up, cause it's snowing in Tootsie. Booked for 3 years when you can't even book me. It's me and Lil Baby going crazy. Weezy produced it and Weezy had made me. And she heard it down, so she got a Mercedes. Your money records, the Army, the Navy. It ran me 10,000, I threw it like Brady. Foreign and yellow like Tracy and Katie. I trusted my they never betray me. Met all these, they sweeter than Sadie. When I started out, I just took what they gave me. Did all the favors, they never repaid me. It worked in my favor, cause nobody said
brand new whip, got no key. Tell my code, no stop, please. Soon as I you can go, please. Got M's in the back, like yes, indeed. Cartier glasses, I won't even Pikachu. Yellow Ferrari like Pikachu. I got him waiting and watch the way he gon' do. Tryna be what I do, tryna steal my moves. 2500 for a back to the shoot. Same thing, talking baby, yeah, come to finish. Go to be trying to be a thing like a dude. Beer dope boy, I'm gonna die in the beat. Better than 10 shot, I wanna see you. I been getting money, I ain't worried about what you do. I'm getting money, like I'm better than you. Then they got to drop, man, they don't go crazy. They gon' want them too, come and straight from the baby. I'm straight as a street, I'm from the baby. I'm me and I'm on it, they gon' go crazy. Wham, from the baby, brand new whip, got no key. Tell them my code, no stop, please. Soon as I, you can go, leave. Got M's in the back, like yes, indeed. Me and my dog want off the way. When niggas like this, they supposed to hate. Brand new whip, got no key. Tell them my code, no stop, please. Soon as I, you can go, leave. Got M's in the back, like yes, indeed. Me and my dog want off the way. When niggas like this, they supposed to hate.
I ain't saying she a gold digger, but she ain't messing with no broke. Now I ain't saying she a gold digger, but she ain't messing with no broke. Get down, girl, go ahead, get down. Get down, girl, go ahead, get down. Get down, girl, go ahead, get down. Get down, girl, go ahead. She need a blonde, let her add a beauty salon with a baby who was the town under her underarm. She said, I can tell you rock, I can tell by your charm. Bars, girls, you got a flock, I can tell by your charm and your arm. But I'm looking for the one. Have you seen her? My psychic told me she had a Serena, Trina, Gina for Lopez, 4 kids, and I gotta take all they bad to show this. Okay, get your kids, but then they got their friends. I put up in the bed, they all got a bed, we all went to bed, and then I had to pay. If you come with this girl, then you better pay. You know why? Take too much to touch her. From what I heard, she got a baby by Buster. My best friend said she used to with Usher. I don't care what none of y'all say, I still love her. Now I ain't saying she a gold digger, but she ain't messing with no broke. Now I ain't saying she a gold digger, but she ain't messing with no broke. Get down, girl, go ahead, get down. Get down, girl, go ahead, get down. Get down, girl, go ahead, get down. Get down, girl, go ahead. 18 years, she got one of your kids, got you for 18 years. I know somebody paying child support for one of his kids. His baby mama farm crib is bigger than his. You will see him on TV any given Sunday. Won a Super Bowl and drive off in a Hyundai. She was supposed to buy your shorty Tyco with your money. She went to the doctor, got lipo with your money. She walk around looking like Michael with your money. Shoulda got that insured Geico for your Hyundai. If you ain't no punk, holla, we want freedom. We want freedom, yeah. It's something that you need to have. But when she leave, she gon' leave with half. 18 years, and on her 18th birthday, found out it wasn't his. Now I ain't saying she a gold digger, but she ain't messing with no broke. Now I ain't saying she a gold digger, but she ain't messing with no broke. Get down, girl, go ahead, get down. Get down, girl, go ahead, get down. Get down, girl, go ahead, get down. Get down, girl, go ahead. Now I ain't saying you a gold digger, you got leaves. You don't wanna do the smoke, but you can't buy. You go out to eat, you can't pay, y'all can't leave. If this is in the back, you gotta roll up the sleeves. But while y'all watching, you gon' make it to a beans out of that city. You got that ambition, baby. Look at his eyes. This Mickey Mouse floors next week is surprise. So stick by his side. I know this dude's all in the year, that's nice. And they gon' keep calling and trying him, but you stay right, girl. And when we get on, he be over for a white girl. Get down, girl, go ahead, get down. Get down, girl, go ahead, get down. Get down, girl, go ahead, get down. Get down, girl, go ahead.
Fans, the Oklahoma Secondary School Activities Association and the Oklahoma Officials Association believe in education-based activities facilitating participants' growth and the spirit of great competition. In tonight's contest, respect the game, opponent, and contest officials by displaying positive, encouraging behaviors. Sportsmanship is everyone's responsibility. Do the right thing. We also invite you to visit the concession stand, where you'll find a wide assortment of your favorite treats.
I go from 6 to 23 like I'm a gun. 7 number pack, 7 number pack. Pulling gimmicks cause they still the rap. Funny how they shook. Pulling magic curtain by myself, take a look. Hey, I'm a bar spitter, I'm a hard hitter. Yeah, I'm light skinned, but I'm still a dog. I'm a weak splitter, I'm a tall figure. I'm an unforgiving wild dog. Something wrong with her, got them all bitter. I'm a bill printer, I'm a grave digger. Yeah, I am what I am. I don't have no time for no misunderstandings again. It's a rolling, not a stop. Why don't ever stop? Took the business and ran it for me. I let Ollie take the aisle, told him brand it for me. I get 2 million a pop and that's standing for me. Like I went blind, dog, you gotta hand it to me. Gotta pray, then I prayed again. Had a moment, but it came and went. Y'all don't wanna play with him. Every morning you like 8 a.m. Pinky ring till I get a wedding ring. Let my brothers cut him in on anything. And you know it's King Slime, damn. She just said I'm bad, it's a dance. That hand is the upper hand. Got a bubble on my other hand. Ain't no 100 bands. Pockets look like Buckingham. They're so big, I call them billions for real. We just look crazy, got a trillion for real. They been trying me, but I'm resilient for real. I can go in public like civilian for real. And I'm hard to take offense. Money for revenge, man, that's hardly an expense. I hit the checks off of all of my events. I like all the profit, man, I hardly do percent. A big part of me resents that I knew from when I started. They see what I got in, man, it's hard to be content. Got going on, I gotta represent. Hey. It's a rolling, not a stop. Why don't never stop? It's the flow that got the block hot. Sun is down, freezing cold. That's how we already know. When it's here, my dog will probably do it for a Louis Bell. That's just all he know, he don't know nothing else. I tried to show him. Yeah. I tried to show him. Yeah. 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 Calling on you with the pick and roll. Young the flame, he in sicko mode. Here with all the ice on in the boat. At the gate outside, when they pull up, they keep me loose. Yeah, jump our boys, that's like keep on dropping our coast. Way too big, when we pull up, give me the loot. Was off the Remy, had up at post. Had to hit my old town, get the nose. People all around down, make no moves. Now it's 4 a.m. and I'm back up popping with the cool. Rising later in, JP business pop like Jamba Joe.
they joking, man, know we crack the switch, you want to know. Y'all know I don't follow suit. Stacy Dash, most of these girls ain't got a clue. All of these hoes, I made all records I produce. I might take all my exes and put them all in a group. In my essays, I need the boost. My return is function in the final room. Know that I've been, you coming too. In the 305, treat me like I'm Uncle Lou. That's not the top off, it's just a roof. She said, where we going? I said the moon. We ain't even make it to the room. She thought it was the ocean, it's just a pool. Now I gotta open, it's just a ghost. Who put this shit together? I'm the glue. Someone said, shorty face, Tommy out the blue. Someone said,
she's in love with who I am. Back in high school, I used to bust it to the dance. Now I hit the FBO with duffels in my hand. I did have a Zen, 13 hours till I landed.
Ladies and gentlemen, this time, please rise as we honor America at the playing of tonight's national anthem. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to the Inola Indoor Sports Arena and the Clyde Barkley Court for tonight's Burgess Valley Conference match between the Miami Lady War Dogs and your Inola Lady Longhorns. Starting lineup, sports for Miami, one guard of 5'6", junior number 0, Callie Mercer. At guard, a 5'5", senior number 1, Shelby Herbert. At 1 forward, a 5'11", senior number 10, Mary Gilbert. At forward, a 5'6", senior number 23, Abby Ishmael. And at center, 6-foot sophomore number 21, Becca Hoppy. War Dogs are coached by head coach Robert Neal, assisted by Bryson Berger and Brad Satterwhite.
Oh, all right.
And now let's meet your idol, Lady Longhorn. That one, Dr. 5'4", junior. Number 4, Kelsey Roberts. At guard, 5'8", junior. Number 23, Marley Lee. Guard, 5'3", sophomore. Number 20, Madison Courtney. At 1 forward, 6-foot sophomore, number 21, Kylie Day. And at forward, 6'1", junior, number 32, Lily Walker. Longhorns are coached by head coach Lonnie Maple and assisted by Tyler Swope and Travis Bryant. Tonight's officials, Pete Livingston and Bruce Douglas.
Alright, hey guys, welcome to another game of I know Lady Longhorns basketball. We are going up against the Miami. This game down along here, Luke. How you doing, Luke?
You know, it's just up.
Miami, they're a team that struggled. I mean, last year, I know it wasn't particularly very good on the girls' side of the ball. I mean, we went around 500 all year, and we still ended up beating Miami by close to 60 points. So, I mean, Miami's been struggling the past couple years in girls' basketball, so who knows what we see here.
What's the mascot, Caleb?
Dude, we need to figure this out before the games.
I'm Hornets, maybe?
I keep wanting to say Miami Hurricanes, but that's a college team.
It's definitely. Is it the Chargers or Mustangs? Miami Mustangs?
It might be.
Or I don't really know.
Sorry, you're a Miami fan watching at home. We can't figure out your mascot. Good job, Marlies. Would have drawn that foul right there.
Miami fouls on number 23. That's Abby Ishmael. Her first team foul.
Yeah, we don't have to.
Does this sound a little bit better?
Traveling. Miami ball.
Coach Neal's definitely not happy with that traveling call right there.
I think he's more mad that Kylie Day, 7-star athlete, wouldn't shoot the ball.
Yeah, I mean, she got inside deep in the paint and she just wanted to shoot it. That's probably honestly the only knock I have on Kylie Day is she seems to be more aggressive in the paint.
Yeah, definitely.
Good defense right there by Kelsey Roberts.
Lady Horns right there need to block out, get the rebound.
I know that was the number 20.
Yeah, that's something they struggle with all year. They cannot, like, they just haven't been able to block out very well.
First team.
Yeah, I know Lady Longhorn this season. It's starting off okay. I mean, it could be better, 2-4. But I just now learned this. Miami's record is 1-6. So.
Yeah, I mean the Longhorns. I mean, they all 4 of their losses have came to teams that are ranked in the top 10 in either 4A basketball or 5A basketball. So I mean, it's not like they're losing to bad teams or anything, but still a negative record. The negative record.
Yeah.
Yeah, you can tell Coach Maple's really not happy with Kylie right there. I mean, she's had 2 opportunities inside the paint, and she's been really soft with it.
Yeah. Another walk right there on Lady Horns. I mean, these are just clear walks, sir. Oh. Deep 3 right there from Miami.
Yeah, she showed that literally from the C. I mean, not the C. From the B on the Clyde Barkley court logo.
Man, that was a little off. Definitely go out on a limb and say that's their best player right there. She's kind of just got the green light to shoot right now.
Pretty sure that's Lori Walker's first 3 of the year right there.
Yeah.
Yeah, Lady Horns, they've gotten off to a really slow start. I mean, they're clearly a more talented team in Miami. We're only at 5-2 right now. I mean, halfway through the first quarter. We just had a lot of mental mistakes by Kylie Day so far.
I mean, the girls are usually putting up about 48 points per game and only allowing 46. And I mean, it's kind of a low amount to put up, but it's a really good amount of points held by their defense.
Yeah, I mean, they're a really stout defensive team. I mean, they're such a big mismatch because they basically have 3 posts out there compared to everyone else's 2 posts. Yeah. So it's really hard to score on them, but they definitely struggle a little bit offensively. Man, it seems like every single time Kylie Day touches the ball, they're just grabbing for that ball and trying to force her into a jump ball.
Oh yeah,
that's already the 3rd jump ball. I mean, it's not even really her fault, it's just they're grabbing at it. Great defense right there by the sophomore Kylie Day.
Lady Boardball basketball down.
Yeah, she just dropped that ball right there. She's lucky she got it back before it went out of bounds. I know it's getting good shots, so she's not being able to hit. I mean, if they keep moving the ball like this, eventually they'll start falling.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, they're shooting. It's not awful. It could be better. They're 38.5% shooting. And it's just, that's a number you have to improve on.
Yeah, I mean, you can't win games when you're shooting 38% from the field. I mean, as a team, you need to be shooting close to 50% and then 38%. I mean, that'd be good from 3, but overall, that's just not very good.
Position final. Checking in final number 11, Macy Eves.
Now we got the sharpshooter Macy Eves. She's been such a spark plug off the bench.
Yeah.
I mean, what's her 3-point percentage? Do you have that started there?
35.3% from 3. Highest on the team as a freshman.
Averaging 11 points per game.
5 points per game. That's her sister Marley, you're thinking, huh?
My bad, man. They both start with M's, you know? It's hard.
Yeah, you got Marley and Macy, and it's just dynamic duo.
Yeah.
You know, the Lady Longhorns from behind the arc are 29.4%. I mean, that's just, it's not awful, but if you could get out up to like the 35-40 range, you'd be working teams over.
Yeah, I mean, they're not shooting the ball good. Like, they haven't shot the ball good all year. And I mean, like, their biggest loss this year has been by, like, I think it was 9 against Veneta, the number 3 ranked team, in 4A. So, I mean, the moment they start shooting the ball better, they're going to be such a tough team to beat.
Out to Miami Packet, final number 20, Madison Courtney.
Yeah, you can tell Coach Maple's definitely not happy with Kelsey Roberts' shot selection. I mean, she's taken 3 every 3-point shots, and she's missed badly on all of them.
Yeah.
Great defensive play out there by Kylie Day.
Oh, and what a move on the offensive side that year. Just gave her a beautiful layup.
Just went right through those 2 defenders.
That's a good move right there by Kylie Day. Good defensive stop right there by the Lady Longhorns.
Yeah, that was kind of a late call out there by the ref. I was wondering what he was doing, because when she stepped, like, slid, and there was no call for about a couple seconds.
Yeah.
I really like this right here whenever the Lady Horns move the ball into the high post.
Oh, what a shot.
Yeah. Macy Eves, the freshman.
What a stud.
Yeah. You can tell she's going to be one of the best scorers on this team. I mean, even as a freshman. I mean, she's only averaging 5 points a game, but she's already had multiple double-digit scoring games this year. Oh, Marley Eves just sitting that back. Man, look at that by the 2 sisters. Back-to-back. A great offensive play and then a great defensive play right there. Yeah, it's really hard for them to move the ball. I mean, I know it's, like, their length is just so hard to move the ball inside the paint. Yeah, Marlo, she wasn't giving an inch of space right there. I mean,
oh yeah, no.
They're just hounding these Miami offensive players right here.
Nice rebound right there by Marley Eves. I mean, that really is just what Marley Eves is. She's a both-way player. I mean, she's probably the best defender we have on the team right now, and she's the second highest scorer.
Yeah, I mean, her her on-ball defense is insane. Like, it is so hard to drive on her. I mean, last year I know we put against Holland Hall, and Holland Hall is Gabby Gregory, and she averaged 38 points per game last year. And her lowest scoring game of the season was against Inola, and Marley was her primary defender. She only scored 24 points on, I think it was like 28 points on. I think it was like still 33 shots though. I mean, Marley has played amazing defense on her, and she's going to Oklahoma. She's the best player in Oklahoma basketball.
Yeah,
girls basketball.
Most definitely.
Yeah, I have no idea how Miami got away with that foul call right there.
Yeah, that's definitely a questionable one.
Overall, I mean, honestly, it's kind of been a rough first half for the Lady Horns. They should bet by a lot more than just 4 points against Miami. I mean, they're a much better team. I mean, offensively, defensively, I mean, just physically.
I mean, if you really want to talk about something that the Lady Horns struggle with, it is free throws. It is. It's a cruel world out there in the free throws for them. 64% on the free throw line. I mean, that's just not what you want as a team.
Start of the second period.
Yeah,
Don't you think so, Caleb?
Yeah, they haven't shot the ball from the free throw line good at all this year.
Yeah.
I mean, it's just been rough.
I mean, you know, 80%, that's really good for a team. That's a team that wins ball games. And 64%, I mean, you know, free throws win you ball games.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, there's so many games won and lost to the free throw line. Like, almost every single close game, like, that any team will play all year, after the game, you can go back and look at the stat sheet, and the team that usually won that game was, like, either just ridiculously on fire from the three-point line, or, like, they made their free throws.
Yeah.
I mean, that's what winning ball clubs do.
Yeah, definitely.
Good pass right there by Kylie Day. Way to move the ball out. Honestly, I have no idea how that was a jump ball
the whole way, for being honest.
Yeah. Ooh, good play design right there.
Back to the free throws.
Yeah. Honestly, I have like no idea how that ball didn't go in.
No, that was rob. That was robbery. Straight up robbery.
You gotta be more disciplined than that. You can't just be reaching like that.
Yeah, no. It's clearly a foul. I mean, it's only her first. It's only the team third, so they're not in any sort of trouble by any means, but you just can't be having those cheap fouls.
And yeah, you can tell Coach Williams keeps on screaming at his players. They really don't want number 1 to get open. She's missed 2 3-point shots, but I mean,
but they've also been 2
like insanely deep.
Yeah. And covered.
Yeah, so I mean,
you can tell she definitely has the green light.
What a drive by Marley Eve right there, the spin move.
Get the foul call, get a chance for 2 free throws. Buckets.
Now here's the Lady Horns Achilles heel, the free throw line.
First one's a miss.
Yeah, I know it's early, but 1 of 3, that's not good. What's odd is that Marley Eve, she's not been shooting good from the free throw line at all this year. But I mean, last year she was one of our best she was a great free throw shooter last year.
Yeah.
So she's just kind of in a weird funk. Kylie Davis stole that ball from her. That's cold-blooded.
That is. That's cold-blooded right there. Hey.
Out of bounds for Miami.
I mean, that right there, that's the reason everybody I know is so high on Kylie Day. I mean,
she's pretty salty. Another wild miss by number 1 from Miami.
when there's some good box out there, Lori Walker, when she's boxing out and she's forcing them to try to jump over the top and get over the backs.
No, this gym looks a little empty tonight. I don't know. I think it's fuller than the other night when we played Berry Hill, but it's not filling up like it usually does.
Yeah, it's kind of odd. I mean, I know like our gym's usually packed during basketball games. I'll probably get a little bit more people here in the second half of the game, but.
Another rebound there by Kylie Day. I mean, nice look ahead pass. Oh, nice and Courtney. Okay, I see you. I see you. That was nice and I guess you could call step back or push off, whichever one you call it.
Yeah, I mean, I wasn't gonna say that. That was definitely a bit of a push. I mean, offensive players get away with that all the time, but.
That was definitely some of them pushed off.
Yeah, you can see how she was driving and used her forearm right there, pushed off a little bit, stepped back. Still a good shot, though.
Oh, yeah. Can't take it away from the shot. I think it's where the Lady Horns are going to start asserting their dominance.
Yeah, I mean, they started out on a 9-0 run to start this quarter right here. I mean, their skill and talent levels just starting to take over against Miami. That was a good pass right there. That was a really good look.
Yeah, great pass. Just can't take that away from him.
And Madison Cornish took a bit of a shoulder right there. Going through that screen.
Hard set screen, I guess.
Man, we'll give him that shots all game. I think that's the most inefficient shot in basketball. That long 2-point shot.
Yeah.
I mean, it's just such a tough shot to make, so you hardly ever get space on it. And then
what a shot right there by Kylie Davis, shooting over the defender. That's that height advantage that just, gives her easy buckets.
Quick offense. Good drive right there by Kelsey Roberts. Great pass, great look. And Kelsey Roberts is so quick. I mean, I wouldn't even say she's the fastest player out there, but she's so quick whenever she's out there.
Yeah.
They're on the offensive side of the court.
And checking in number 1, Olivia Oscar.
Oh, I thought that was a foul on the shot, not on the ground.
Foul number 1, Shelby Hubbard, for second.
Sorry about that, we had some technical difficulties. It was a bit of an errant pass right there by Madison Courtney. She was just under pressure right there and just tried to get it out. Good drive right there by Kelsey Roberts. Man, ever since she got pulled out of the game and Coach Maple kind of got onto her a little bit, I mean, you thought she's definitely playing a whole lot better. She's being much more of a team player. Good drive right there with Kelsey Roberts. I mean, she's just beating her person to the hole. I mean, she's getting easy buckets doing that. Yeah, they're giving number 1 no space right there because they know they can shoot. Look, they know she can shoot it. That's just Lady Horns not blocking out right there. Something they've not done good at all year.
I mean, freshman, Bailey Wigginton. Freshman mistake, that's all it is.
Yeah, I mean, after good defensive play, she just kind of got caught up, watching the ball and just kind of forgot the box out. I mean, that happens a lot with freshmen.
Yeah.
Good save right there by Macy Eves.
Straight back into Lady Horns, number 21, out of game, number 23, Marty Eves.
Man, this is such a dangerous offensive lineup. I mean, we took out like our big post, now we're basically running a small ball of 4 guards out there, and then our post Kylie Day, who plays guard outside of this lineup. So great steal. Yeah, foul on number 4. Pretty obvious. I mean, she just held her.
Held her in the dirty ground. I think we should shout out our Berry Hill commentating crew up there in the southwest corner.
Berry Hill?
Miami, my bad. They're both, you know, maybe I hear balling. Another missed free throw by Lady Horns.
Yeah, I mean, they missed 4 free throws this half. I mean,
I know fouls on number 23, Marley Eves, her second. 16 foul.
man, Lady Horns have been so good this half. I mean, they only have 16 fouls. They're not even in the bonus. I mean, once they foul, commit a stupid foul with 12 seconds left. So I mean,
just that's good defense right there. I mean, that's what good teams do.
yeah, I mean, just playing with your hands up, just not making dumb mistakes.
Half time up.
11 seconds left. Lady Horns have a good chance to try and drop a play for. Honestly, I mean, I'd be very surprised if this ball didn't go to Madison Court near Macy Eves. I mean, 2 of our best shooters right here. I mean, looks like they're probably going to try and get a screen or something for Macy Eves.
And we will see you after halftime.
Lady Horns with the dominating 33-13 half.
Everybody put it on me. Hey.
Start of the second half, Miami basketball.
Welcome back to the second half of the Iowa Lady Horns basketball. Iowa was up 33-13, just absolutely dominating this game in every aspect of it. Honestly, I don't know how that was a foul.
No, neither do I.
I mean, I'll take it though.
Final foul to number 23, Abby Ishmael. Her first. Marley Lees at the free throw line. 2 shots.
Just rimmed in and out. I mean, honestly, the only thing you can take away from this game the Lady Horns haven't been good on is free throw shooting, which has been their Achilles heel all year.
Nice rebound right there by Lily Walker.
Yeah, you knew that was coming.
Yeah, she dropped her shoulder, and I mean, that's an easy call for a ref to make.
I don't even really think she was trying to do that to draw a foul or anything. I just think it happened, and it's an obvious foul.
Final foul to number 32, Lily Walker.
Another air ball. She got her own bucket and made it.
So I wonder if that's a missed shot and assist.
When we go off on, it's a rebound and a made.
So rebound, missed shot, and a split. No, I'm not having a missed shot. It's a rebound, assist, and a point. A rebound, assist, and a point.
It's a missed shot though.
Rebound, assist. Missing it, she's going to get triple-double in 10 straight possessions.
Yeah, knew that was coming also.
Yeah, I was just dumbfounded. She just went right into that girl trying to hit her.
Final foul to number 23, Marley Lees for her second team foul.
Yeah, the Miami fans are really not a fan of Coach Maple complaining to the ref. Good offensive possession for the Lady Horns right there. I mean, they missed the shot, but like overall, I mean, it was a good shot. She just missed it. A bit of a miscommunication right there between Kelsey Roberts and Kylie Day. Kylie thought she was going to try and just drop it over the top, and Kelsey thought Kylie was going to be going even deeper, so just, miscommunication. Yeah. Man, I know they really need to slow down. I mean, they've been going so fast on offense, just taking a lot of dumb shots.
Yeah, that's why you don't shoot to draw a foul. You shoot to make it. Don't really know what happened right there. It was, I guess, a little miscommunication or something by the officials.
Yeah, I know they've gone off to such a slow start that this happened. They've just kind of walking around, just not playing like they were in the second quarter. Good defense though right there by Kylie. Yeah, as soon as I said they were playing kind of sluggish. And that's a shot you have to make right there. I mean, just go into the hole like that. I mean, easy layup. I think she thought the defender, honestly, is probably a little bit closer than what she actually was. Yeah, neither team has been able to hit their free throws tonight. I mean, Miami missed their first free throw, and I know it's not been hitting free throws all season. Good pass by Kylie Day right there.
Don't really know how that wasn't a foul, but
the whole arm was being held that entire time. Like, just going up, her arm was being held. Three missed layups in a row. Good putback there by Lily Walker, just being able to stand the backside right there and just put it back up. Oh yeah, definitely a walk out there.
Yeah, it was clear as day.
It was a good idea right there by Madison Courtney. She just did that a tad bit too late. And then a good drive right there by Kelsey. She just got a little too deep.
Yeah. Didn't quite know where she was at.
This has been a really slow second second half. There's been a total of 6 points scored by both teams. I mean,
yeah, we only have 2 of them. That's not a good sign.
I mean, Lady Horns are still playing good defense. But you can definitely tell on the offensive side of the ball, they're definitely trying to do that play, not to lose style of basketball. And that's how you blow leads and not win.
Yeah.
Yeah, you can tell Coach Maple is definitely not happy. I mean, he's probably trying to fire him out in this huddle, get him going a little bit. I mean, because whenever Lady Horns start playing like they did in the second quarter, I mean, they'll be able to run away with this one even more. Ooh, good pump fake right there. She got Kylie Day to bite on that. That was one of the better box out the Lady Horns have had all night. I mean, they were just able to box that out right there, and just Marlies was able to go and get an aggressive rebound. Just a freshman mistake right there by Mason Eve. She was just cutting to the three-point line, and she was wide open under the rim, and just wasn't paying attention to the pass.
Yeah. Another steal right there by Kylie Day. And another missed layup by the Longhorns.
And I was so fortunate this isn't a close game because they are just playing awful in the second half. I mean, literally, our best player, Kylie Day, just misses a wide open layup. I mean, they're playing so timid and scared right now. Good job right there with Matthew Courtney. She's able to draw the foul right there.
Foul number 0, Callie Mercer. Number 17 back.
Clear travel right there on Miami.
Yeah, she's trying to like stutter, like get a step ahead of our defender before she even throws the basketball. And that's gonna be called every time. Good job right there on Marla Eves. I mean, she just went up with that strong get to the free throw line. I honestly thought for a second that was going to go in, which would have been a pretty dope basket. Yeah, it looks like number one pulled something or something in her knee. I mean, it just kind of looks like
I just got seat jacked by a third grader.
Yeah, neither girl, you know, getting bullied by the third graders.
Actually, I think he's in 5th grade, so I feel a bit better about myself.
You know, it's not just the strongest kid in the 4th grade. I just gotta work up the 5th grade.
What a pass right there by Kylie Day. And you know, Kylie Day, she's a leading scorer with 12.3 points a game, 6.5 rebounds per game, also our highest rebounder, and just assist 1.7 a game, but really for a post, that's not awful.
I mean, honestly though, that's really not bad for any position,
yeah.
Especially in high school basketball, because I mean, assists are really hard to stack the track, and I mean, huddle tracks are they officially tracked into the stats and stuff. So I mean, they're bound to miss some stats and stuff. So.
Oh yeah, and I mean 1.5 blocks per game. That's
really good.
That's really good, and then 73.8% from the free throw line. That's the second best next to Lily Walker. And I mean, it's not what you want to have, but it's better than 55 or 40 or, something horrendous.
It was a really good pass by Kylie Day, and then a pretty good move by Lily Walker. She just didn't finish good with it. Better move the ball up the court really fast. Bit of an awkward little into that third quarter.
40-21, your Lady Longhorns.
Wild pass start off the first quarter right there. But yeah, I really like that play call. I mean, don't really know what to call that, but I mean, able to get Lily Walker up and just a really good defense play also there by Miami. And Olivia, she's got to go and score that. She had the wide open baseline. I mean, you got to get a score on that. I know they're just going to slow the ball down right here. I mean, just play a little bit more under control. Good rebound by Macy Eves. Every time we do something good, it's like we just cancel that out by doing something just as bad. And one right there by Chloe Day. Now we got freshman Bailey Wiggins coming into the game for Olivia Cosper. Man, games like this are that are huge and stuff. Whenever, I mean, I know we're up by a lot, but like our starters aren't particularly playing very well. So we're playing a lot more like rotation plays than we usually do. So that's gonna be really big for late in the season because we'll be able to see who we can bring off the bench and who we can trust and stuff. Because, I mean, like, in Bailey Williams, she doesn't have very much varsity experience, so this is huge for her just to be able to come in and just...
She doesn't have any varsity experience, she's freshman, Caleb.
No, I mean, like, this season, like...
Oh, yeah,
And she did the three splash.
That's all I have to say about that one.
She did the whisper three, too, down by 16. Great drive by Kylie Day right there. I mean, she literally gets to the rim whenever she wants. It's automatic.
It's definitely going to be a big game for her right here.
Yeah, I mean, she's been the standout player tonight. I mean, outside of that missed flare-up, she's just been dominating.
Taking back in the Lady Girls, number 23, Abby Ishmael. Changing final number 10, Emma Bell.
You can't be grabbing them like that. I mean, she's probably not really used to that, honestly, being called in middle school basketball just because, like, the refs just don't call as many things. It's just kind of let them play, so she just kind of has to get used to that. Yeah, and it looks like we got Marley and Kelsey Roberts both checking back in, presumably probably for Emma Bell and Billy Wingington, I'd guess. Good box out there with the Lady Horns. A bit of a hard foul right there, and Madison Courtney just kind of took a fall.
Actually coming in from ACU's and Madison Courtney.
I was wrong, you know. I'm not trying to take an educated guess. Never doing that again.
Yeah.
Thanks, Coach Maple, for making me look dumb. Good find by Marley Eves right there.
Nice bucket.
That's what the Lady Horns need to be doing more of. I mean, like, they've been playing so out of control, and then Marley just drove in. Like, she didn't have an easy lane to the hoop, so she just kind of slowed down and was able to find Lily Walker wide open. Yeah, you really don't want to make that girl open. I mean, I know she's 1 for 4, but you can tell she's definitely a really good shooter. Good find by Marley Eves. Lily Walker can get in position all night long. I mean, that's huge for her because, I mean, she's a really skilled big man, but, like, she's, I mean, just kind of, like, she's not, like, she doesn't have not any confidence, but, like, you know, she's, like,
timid.
Yeah.
A little timid.
That's what I was like, I couldn't think of it. Good. Yeah, man. The Lady Horns, they did not have a very good first quarter at all. Had an amazing second quarter, and then they had a really rough third quarter. Now they're playing an amazing fourth quarter. So they're dominating every other quarter. That's just not a very smart foul right there by Miami. They just kind of literally just ran into Lily Walker.
Lily Walker in the line, 1-1.
Honestly, I have no idea where she was throwing that ball to. She literally threw that ball, and I'm very sure it just deflected right off of Lily Walker's face. Yeah, Lily Walker's coming out of the ball game for Olivia Cosper. Pretty soon here, honestly, probably never get closer to the 2-minute mark. We'll probably see some of these people that haven't played yet this year. I mean, some of the underclassmen that haven't really gotten on the court. Which that'll be good. Ooh, that was a lane violation. Honestly, I really don't know how that wasn't a lane violation. She took about a solid step off the free throw line after she shot it while the ball was still in the air. Bit of a happy-go-lucky shot right there. You know, just throw it up, hope for the best. And that's what I do whenever I play basketball. You know, just every single time down the court, just throw it up. Yeah. Good ball movement right there for the Lady Horns. Good shot right there by Bailey Wigginton with a hand in her face. She's smiling, she's cheesing. And, yeah, you know, she out here cheesing. And then she puts a 3 up on her forehead, you know, slash a little bit. Yeah. Another freshman coming to the ball game here in a minute, Katie Forrester. Yet to have seen play any varsity minutes this year. Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised. You know, we're probably about to see Savannah Cosper and Avery Cosper come off the bench as well. Oh, Clinton Macy is back in. Yeah, it looks like Macy is coming in. And that's true. See, I mean, this is pretty good though for the underclassmen, especially Katie Forrester, who hasn't played at all this year. And just being able to get a little bit of varsity experience as a freshman. Yeah, we're gonna have Olivia Cosper shooting a 1-and-1. Yeah, there it is. I don't know which one that is. Savannah. Maybe we got Savannah Cosper coming into the game. Maybe. Yeah, maybe not. Yeah, they moved up to the front of the bench. She's got to be coming in pretty soon. Probably just looking for the next dead ball foul and move her in. Man, I like that shot right there. I mean, it was a little bit contested, but it was just a confident shot, you know. Yeah, now it looks like we got Avery Cosper coming into the game.
And Savannah.
Checking in for line number 20, Hannah Hardcastle. Line number 3, Avery Cosper. Number 12, Savannah Cosper. And from line number 11, Ruby Hammonds.
Yeah, so now we got all three of the Cospers in. Man, nope, they had to take a leave out. Man, that would have been historic if all three of the Cospers played at the same time. Honestly, probably would have made Sports Center. We're just being serious, you know?
Triple alley-oop or something.
Yeah, that's probably what happened. Avery would take the ball down, Savannah would catch it, you know, at like the short corner, Olivia would go up and slam it over everybody. First girl to dunk in Inola basketball history.
I thought the first girl to dunk was UK.
Oh yeah, I forgot, darn it. Good save, Luke, good save. There's 9.9 seconds left. Lady Horns are going to win this one by a score of 54-30. I mean, it was a little shaky at times. I mean, Lady Horns had the game. Like, they had the game in control the entire time, but definitely wasn't their best performance, but a win's a win, so you know. Good kick out right there by Miami. And that is it, folks. Lady Horns win 54-30. Solid game overall. I mean, you got to play everybody off the bench. I mean, great game. We'll be back here in about 20 minutes for the boys' game.
Monday night here at the Indoor Sports Arena, they will entertain the Locust Grove Lady Pirates. Tip time of 6:30. There is action next Monday and Tuesday. Monday against Locust Grove, Tuesday against Catoosa.
Okay, I grabbed this. I said you grab your phone.
Goosebumps every time you come around, yeah. You ease my mind, you make everything go fine. Worry about those comments, I'm way too young, yeah. It's way too young, yeah. I get those goosebumps every time. I need the high, throw that to the side, yeah. I get those goosebumps every time, yeah. When you're not around me, throw that to the side, yeah. Every time, yeah, 713 to the 21, yeah, I'm riding. Why they on me? Why they on me? I'm crying. Sitting low-key. I'm sitting low-key and honest. Rider. And I'm pulling up right beside you. I'm starting my ride. I take skis, can't ride. Don't stack on the Bible. No Snapchat, just private. She bought the plenty, and all her guinea. Yeah, we at the top, though, right there on the weed. Yeah, oh no, I can with y'all. Yeah, when I'm with my squad, then I do no wrong. Yeah, saucing in the city, don't get misinformed. Yeah, they gon' pull up on you. Yeah, we gon' do some things you can't relate. Yeah, cause we from a place you can't say. Oh, you can't go. Oh, I don't know. Oh, back up on you. I goosebumps every time you come around, yeah. You ease my mind, you make everything go fine. Worried about those times, I'm way too young, yeah. It's way too young, yeah. I get those goosebumps every time. I need the high, throw that to the side. I get those goosebumps every time, yeah. When you're not around me, throw that to the side. I get those goosebumps every time.
I wanna press my line, yeah. I wanna press my. I wanna be like, I wanna be like, I wanna press my line, yeah. I wanna take that ride, yeah. I'm gonna press my line. I wanna be like, I wanna be like, I wanna press my commandeer, spirit your feelings, I wanna live a moment, feeling more residual. Try to build a burn, build a take, build a just about. Just to find my love here and touch the sky, but got to stop the day wall. Need a pipe or pick your peppers, I can pick your brain and put your heart together. Need a part of shady parts, it's party hard to down, should do forever. My best shot is might shoot forever, like
I get those goosebumps every time you come around, yeah. You ease my mind, you make everything go fine. Worried about those times, I'm way too young, yeah. It's way too young, yeah. I get those goosebumps every time. I need the high, throw that to the side. I get those goosebumps every time, yeah. When you're not around, you throw that to the side. I get those goosebumps every time.
Yeah. The dash is busy, the schedule is busy. My head is already, my shorty is booty. My cousins are crazy, my cousins like booty. Life is amazing, it is what it should be. Been here for 10, but I feel like a rookie. I try to look up, cause it's snowing and tootsie. Both for 3 years, but we can't even book me. It's me and little baby, going crazy. Easy producer, and easy at making. She ran it down, so she got a Mercedes. Grandma in Memphis, the Army, the Navy. The ran in some thousand, I threw it like gravy. Born in Kelly, like Tracy and Katie. I trusted my they never betray me. Met all these, they sweet and they save me. When I started out, I just took what they gave me. Did all the favors, they never repay me. It worked in my favor, cause nobody saved me.
Tell my phone no stop. Soon as I you go, we got M's in the bank, got M's in me. Cardiac glasses, I won't even do it. Yellow Ferrari, I think I got him waiting and watching what he gon' do. Tryna be what I been trying to steal my moves. Same thing, talking about it, I'm finished. But he didn't charge me a thing like a dude. Real dope boy, I'm the right nigga, we do. Presidential switch, I lie, I been getting money, I ain't worried about what he do. I'm getting money like I'm in her hand. You ain't about to drop me. Go crazy, they know I'm the truth. I'm straight on the baby. I'm straight as a street, man. I'm from on the baby. I'm making all honey, you know you okay. When I am money, no baby. Brand new whip, got no key. Tell my phone no stop. Soon as you can go, we got M's in the bank, like M's in me. Me and my dog went off the way. And then like it, they smoke the head. Brand new whip, got no key. Tell my phone no stop. Soon as you can go, we got M's in the bank, like M's in me. Me and my dog went off the way. And then like it, they smoke the head. Every one of them is giving up, giving me a down in this house of mine. Nothing ever comes without a consequence, and cost tell me where the stars align. What happens to being when I say this, what I'm saying with it? Is this house of mine? Stay strong. That's the price you pay. Leave behind your heart and cast away. Just another in the beast, I work without the beast, they say I'm better than what you do. That's the price you pay. Leave behind your heart and cast away. It's still not the product of today. Rather be the hunter than the prey. And standing on the entrance, so good you're a I'm feeling you can't be so close to making this work. Yeah, you're a living your life, you gotta go so close. Yeah, you're a rose. I'm gonna make it. I'm feeling you gotta go so close to making this work. Yeah, you're a living your life, you gotta go so close. Yeah, you're a rose.
I just feel the switch. I don't know nobody else is doing this. Body start to drop. I didn't wanna know me since I hit the top. Hey, it's a rolling, not a stop. But don't never stop. It's a flow that got a block hot. You know it's that. I just took the left like I'm every day. I'm in the lane with the girls there. Gotta shoot the dead and I ain't think it's slick. That's because I'm gone. I ain't gone. I go from 6 to 23 like I'm a gun. 7 up a pack. 7 up. Pulling gimmicks for the state of rap. Funny how they shook. Pulling back the curtain by myself. Take a look. Hey, I'm a bar spitter. I'm a hard hitter. Yeah, I'm light skinned, but I'm still a dark. I'm a big hitter, I'm a tall figure, I'm a unforgettable wild dog. Something wrong with her, got them all bitter. I'm a bill printer, I'm a grave digger. Yeah, I am what I am. I don't have no time for no misunderstand. What's it do? It's a rolling, not a stop. Why? Don't ever stop. Future took the business and ran it for me. I let Ollie take it out, told him brand it for me. I get 2 million and poppin' that stand it for me. Like I went blind, dog, you gotta hand it to me. Gotta do it. I prayed, then I prayed again. Had a moment, but it came and went. Y'all don't wanna play with them. Every morning you like 8 a.m. Pinky ring till I get a better ring. Let my brothers cut them in on anything. And you know it's too fine, it's damn. She just said I'm bad, it's damn. That hand is the upper hand. Got a brother on my other hand. Ain't no money band. I just feel like fucking him. Feel so big, I call him billion for real. Reason to go crazy, got a trillion for real. They been trying me, but I'm resilient for real. I keep going funny, that's a billion for real. And I'm hard to take a flip. Money for revenge, and that's harder than the split. I can the checks off of all of my things. I like all the profit, man, I'm hard to do the sense. A big part of me is that I knew from when I started. but I got it, man, it's hard to keep it.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to the Inola Indoor Sports Arena in the Clyde Barkley Court for tonight's Fergus Valley Conference match between the visiting Miami War Dogs and your Inola Longhorn. Starting lineups first for Miami at one guard, 6'1" senior number 2, Connor Womack. At guard, 6'1" senior number 10, Grant Healthy. At forward, 6'2", senior number 15, Terrence Crush. At guard, 6'4", senior number 22, Matthew Allen. And at guard, 6'2", junior number 23, Drew Williams. War Dogs are coached by head coach Rusty Mercer, assisted by Pete Overman and Jim Paxson. And now, let's meet your Inola Longhorn. At 1'4", 6'1", senior number 30, Jaden Big. At the other board, 6'4", senior number 10, Mason Miller. In the middle, 6'4", senior number 23, Connor. At one guard, 5'11", senior number 2, Carson Thompson. And at guard, 5'11", senior number 1, Jordan Spurlock. Longhorns are coached by head coach Clyde Barkley.
Welcome, Longhorn basketball fans, to a Friday night edition of Longhorn TV. We got the Inola Longhorns versus the Miami War Dogs here tonight. I am Tyler Swope, joined by Caleb McGowan.
Hey Tyler, how you doing?
I'm doing good, man. Always good when my girls win. So this is an interesting matchup here, Caleb. We got the 4-2 Longhorns versus the 2-4 War Dogs, which the records would suggest Inola is a significantly better team. But if you look, Miami has been within about 5-6 points of every opponent they've played, and they also have a win against Fort Gibson.
Man, that reminds me exactly of our girls. 3-4 now, but like haven't lost anything more than 12. And that 12-point loss is basically because of free throws at the end of the game.
Exactly right. I agree. And so that's what I say. The Longhorns definitely don't want to take these guys lightly tonight. Same starting lineup we've seen all season for the Longhorns. 5 seniors: Spurlock, Biggs, and Thompson at the guard spots, with Poe and Fuller at the forward. Nice job by Jordan Spurlock, immediately taking it to the rack and getting fouled.
Yeah, and something we need to watch tonight is, like, it's not like confirmed by a doctor or anything, but Carson has bronchitis. So.
He doesn't feel well. He feels a lot better today than he has felt. But, yeah, definitely something to watch tonight. Jordan Spurlock, 82% from the free throw line, makes his first one. No. He's got it under control.
He misses this when he's fired.
Spurlock coming off an 18-point game in a win against Berryhill, looking to continue that good performance.
Yeah, and he should play a lot better tonight. I told him no 20 turnover games.
Hey, that's good. That's good advice.
I mean, he hasn't had one yet, but I'm just letting him know.
Yeah, averaging about 6 a game, which, listen, if he's an NBA player, I mean, James Harden averages about 6 a game, Russell Westbrook. But you can't average that many in a...
What?
They're going to call the travel right there. You can't average 6 turnovers in a game in a much shorter high school game. Spurlock knows it. We've talked about it as well. So he's going to try to bottle up the turnovers tonight, just move the ball around. So we'll see how that works.
Yeah, I mean, like, he has
Thompson with 3.
Doesn't hit. Out. Good rebound there by Jaden Biggs.
Great job. Found himself in a position to go and get the offensive rebound. We know that's probably his best skill. As Fuller gets blocked, but another rebound for Biggs. Showing off the rebounding ability. Spurlock misses. And it's going to be a jump ball. Fuller fighting. Talking about Biggs, and talking about these rebounders, even Fuller, I mean, 2 offensive rebounds a game for Fuller. Biggs is just shy of 2 offensive rebounds a game. But those are the kind of guys, I mean, those two are going to get in there on the boards as much as possible. Fuller more than Biggs, because Biggs finds himself guarding people on the perimeter pretty often.
Yeah, I mean, like, stats won't show it, but Jaden is definitely our best rebounder. I mean, he's such a good rebounder.
I think most people would agree. Nice move there by 2 of Miami. Rebounded by Jordan Spurlock. Longhorns racing up the court. Biggs gets a one-on-one opportunity. Doesn't take it. Passes it back out. Longhorns moving the ball well tonight. Big man trying to run the pick and roll. Not something you see that often. And there's going to be a foul on Miami here.
Miami foul number 15. It's Terrence Crush.
And you know, Caleb, the Longhorns are going to be looking for the three-point shot by Carson Thompson, the sharpshooter of this team. 45.8% from 3 on the season. 14.5 points per game, almost exclusively off three-pointers.
Yeah, and he also, I mean, the last game he played, he tied his record for 9 3-pointers in the game. So, I mean,
not last game.
My bad.
2 games ago. 2 games ago. We're going to have another foul called.
I forgot about that Tuesday game.
Yeah, the Tuesday game against Berryhill, where you and I gained a new favorite player on an opposing team.
Allen Iverson.
So they say Spurlock was not in the act of shooting there on that foul. Fuller tries to seal underneath.
Man, I'd complain about that call, but he's not in the act of shooting of any of his fouls.
Yeah, it happens all the time. Usually we're like pumped when he does get called for a shooting foul. It's pretty awesome. He gets to go to the line. Like I said, 82% free throw shooter. One of the best free throw shooters on the team. Actually, so Carson Thompson's 2 of 2 as he shoots this 3 right here.
Cha-ching! And I know a money ball.
He's 2 for 2 from the free throw line. Okay, I'm going to give you a little quiz time here. Who, besides Carson Thompson, is the best free throw shooter based on percentage on this Inola Longhorn basketball
team? So it has to be 100%?
Carson's 100%, but he's 2 for 2. I'm saying this is somebody who's shot several.
Are they also 100% there?
No, they're not. No, it's below 100%.
I'd go with Jaden.
It is not Jaden.
Don't tell me who it is. Is it Mason?
It is not Mason Fuller. No, he is good. It is Poe. 85.7% from the free throw line. Kind of surprising.
7th tries the charm.
Yeah, right. But that's we talked a little bit about it last game. So you see a foul on the Longhorns there. Or not a foul. I apologize. Jump ball call maybe. We talked about it last game. We want to see Poe be more aggressive in the post, and that's part of the reason we would like to see that, is he can hit those free throws. I don't care how good of a post you are, if you can go be physical and then hit your free throws when you get fouled, that's something this Longhorn team could use, especially when we're playing fast-paced games and Spurlock and Biggs and Thompson are all sprinting up and down the floor the whole game.
Yeah, and I mean, especially in a game like this, I mean, Berryhill has absolutely nobody that can match up with, not Berryhill, Miami has nobody that can match up with Poe. So, I mean, he needs to impose his will in this game inside the post.
He absolutely does. You see Miami go to a bit of a zone look here. A 2-3 zone extended. Not a good pass there by Thompson. Picked off by 15 of Miami. And they're off and running. Missed the layup. Probably could have been a foul call on Spurlock.
Yeah, gave him a bit of a shoulder check.
Yeah, he definitely did. But the War Dogs don't get the call. Longhorns get possession back. Thompson wide open from 3. Takes the shot. Man, got hammered there by 10 of Miami. If he didn't know he was going to run into him like that, I think Thompson probably would have just let the ball fly. Hoped to draw a 4-point play. Spurlock slicing into the defense, almost falling down. Poe gets it out to Thompson. Spurlock open from the corner. You're not going to see a lot of shots by him out there. Probably a travel by Spurlock that goes uncalled. That's kind of been the trend tonight. A lot of uncalled fouls. I actually talked to RS right after a game, and I was messing with him, and I was like, hey, thought you guys did a good job. And
you messing with him whenever you said that?
No, I thought they did fine. I wouldn't trade places with him. I said that to him.
Honestly, I didn't pay attention to that game. So.
Well, this ref that's going to be here on the left of your screen here right behind Spurlock, he said, man, I coached for 17 years, and I would not trade back. I'd rather be in zebra stripes than be on the bench. I was like, really? And he's like, yeah, man, think about it. You get yelled at for a few hours, and then you get your paycheck and go home. Doesn't matter anymore. You don't get yelled at the next day. I was like, that's a pretty good point. So I thought that was pretty funny. He likes being a ref. I thought they did all right. Missed by Fuller underneath. Jump ball. And a technical foul is called on Miami's head coach. He's been railing on him here in this first quarter, and finally, the ref had enough.
Not gonna lie, it's kind of a soft call. I mean, I'm fine with it, but
a lot of anger in that dude. He really got after it right there.
Probably said something not very nice.
Yeah, that would kind of be my takeaway. Well, while we got this technical foul, we're going to have Carson Thompson shoot the technical foul free throws.
Speaking of people not saying anything nice, has anybody ever said anything nice to you?
Probably not. You definitely don't. Thompson makes the first. And makes the second. The 4th and 5th points for Carson Thompson coming from the free throw line after the technical foul on Miami's head coach. Longhorns are going to retain possession here, 7-3 lead with 3:45 left here in this first quarter. Something I don't know if we've ever talked about. The short sock trend is making a comeback. Spurlock really rocks it every game, and I like it. It's very much my era of basketball, short socks. What do you think about it?
Dude, alright, first of all, you got like the least fashion out of anybody I know.
Okay.
So, not a fan of the trend.
Oh, whoa, I'll tell Jordan you said that.
No, I mean, it looks cool. Like,
I like it.
It looks fine, all that. He's wearing an ankle bracelet and stuff. I mean, that looks fine in any other sock. But I like their short socks, but I don't like the ankle socks. They gotta be like, they have to show a little bit. If they just show a tad bit, then it's fine. But none, not a fan.
Interesting. I'm not saying no sock. I mean, Spurlock on his right, you can't see it.
That's what I'm saying, like.
You're not a fan of that one.
Yeah.
Not a fan of that look.
The other one's an ankle brace.
Yeah.
Not an ankle brace, taped.
It's taped. Yeah, it's taped.
That guy was in the air forever.
Yeah, nice finish by 13 in Miami. Barkley not happy that Fuller jumping up to try to block that shot rather than just staying on his feet and contesting. Risky pass by Spurlock is completed to Fuller, and Fuller can't quite finish. And Caleb, Mason Fuller has been the story of the last 2 games for the Longhorns. Getting 21 and 15 against Siloam Springs 2 games ago, and then scoring 15 points again in the last game for the Longhorns. And they're going to need him to be productive tonight, as he's 0 for 3 from the field right now, having trouble getting things going.
Yeah, he's just forced a couple of shots, and honestly, teams are starting to see that he's scoring quite a bit, so they're going to start to like, game plan for him a whole lot more. Because, I mean, like, whenever he kind of started to go off, nobody was game planning for him at all.
And there he is on the defensive side of the ball, though, drawing a charge. Already, Caleb, 8 fouls called against Miami compared to 1 against Inola.
I like those odds.
I like those odds, too. Here pretty soon, we're going to have fans in the stands wearing blue yelling, "Call it both ways!" You know it's coming. We just got to listen for it as you see Connor Poe slice in and score.
Man, that's someone I'd really like to see going. I mean, he has a really big body. Honestly, I don't think he understands how big of a body he is. Like, I mean, he hasn't played very much varsity minutes, so I mean, once he figures it out, he's gonna be a beast.
Dude, I agree with you 100%. I think, and I think that we've got at least one girl. I would say Kylie Bay for the girls team is like that as well. Doesn't realize how imposing and big she is, and how she can really use that to her advantage. And I think Connor's the same way. But hopefully, as the season progresses, he'll be able to use that body a little more.
Especially Kylie Day, she's like a D1 athlete.
She's pretty good. She's pretty good. Had a good night tonight.
Taught her everything she knows.
I know you did. Missed the front end of these 2 shots. We're going to see senior Logan Reed come in. Mason Fuller take a break. Get coached up a little bit here. Second free throw attempt is no good. Connor Poe pulls in the rebound. 2 minutes left here in this first quarter. Longhorns maintain a 6-point lead, 11-5 over Miami.
Man, honestly, I don't think we've seen very much of this lineup right here. With it's usually Poe's the one that goes out first.
Typically. Nice ball movement by the Longhorns. Poe turns and scores. That's got to feel good for him to make his first 2 attempts here tonight.
Oh, that's
going to be Longhorn basketball. Man, nice to see Carson Thompson doing a picture-perfect job of blocking out right there when someone's trying to run through you. Blocks him out, doesn't even turn to look for the ball because he's not going to let that opposing player fight through him.
Yeah, I mean, that's something I like to see. There's so many people that just try and go get the rebound and don't block out or anything. Blocking is the most important thing.
I agree. That's something this Longhorn team desperately needs consistently as we see Biggs put the layup. Now the Longhorns are starting to score around the rim. Connor Poe's got to stay straight up here. Jordan Spurlock gambles, doesn't get the steal. Thompson fighting with number 1 yet again. This time 1 gets the best of him. Good rebound there by Biggs, up the 3-point miss. I'm not sure what the call is here, Caleb.
Double foul.
Oh, they're going to call it Thompson and number 1, as I said.
Double foul called. Line is number 1, Houston Lafleur. His first, and I know his number.
And now we're going to our small ball lineup, kind of a quicker lineup.
Yep. See, Fuller come back in. Poe come to the bench. So yeah, that was a double foul called right there. 1 on number 1 of Miami. And then 1 foul called on Carson Thompson of Inola. Again, the ref noticed how much they were fighting and going at it right there. Typically, you don't see Carson Thompson get fouls called like that. But again, he's doing a good job blocking out, and he's going to fight to try to get the rebounds.
Yeah, I mean, I feel like Carson would hit a 3 in your eye and then apologize for it.
Yeah, I agree. He's that kind of guy for sure. Here we go. We're going with the Longhorns triangle. Oh, no, they're going to... Oh, I see what's happening here. There's a triangle and 2. Sorry. Oh, they're calling a play. Thompson's letting the coaches know. Spurlock. They're going triangle and 2 on, I think, Carson and Jaden Biggs is what Miami's doing. A triangle and 2, meaning, for those of you at home don't know what I'm talking about, that they are going to face guard 2 players. In that scenario, it was they're not going to let Biggs catch the ball and they're not going to let Thompson catch the ball. And the other 3 remaining defensive players were in a triangle playing like a 1-2 zone. We'll see if Miami's lined up in that at the start of the second half. I don't know, or second quarter. I don't know. Oh, Spurlock trying to sell that one. I don't know if we're going to see that again or not. Nice driving kick there by Miami to get the shot off. Miami's going to rebound the ball. They've got 2 seconds. I don't think they know it. Tries to draw the foul on Thompson, but Thompson does a good job. First quarter ends. Longhorn 17, War Dogs 5.
I don't know. I really, honestly, though, I'd be so fine if Miami starts running that defense that they showed towards the end of the first quarter. Because, I mean, I'll take Jordan will beat anyone to the hoop.
Well, and it may have been a triangle or two on Jordan, but Jordan brought the ball down. So I'm not entirely certain, but I don't know how Carson Thompson would have noticed that it was a triangle and two when one guy's guarding the ball. You know what I mean? So I kind of just want to see what it looks like here at the beginning of the second quarter. But a good quarter there for the Longhorns. I mean, up by 12, there's nothing to complain about.
Yeah, I mean, we also a slow start too, and I mean, just kind of slowly started building the lead, playing good defense. And I mean, like, we're going up. Like, I mean, that's something like we've not been done very good this year. Is like we always like just trying to like poke in there instead of just staying up, and like just been staying up with the game. Honestly, I just kind of started talking.
No,
I was going.
Sorry, I was really distracted. Joel Embiid in 16 minutes in the first half had 28 points and 14 rebounds.
I've done that before.
I know, that's exactly like you. That's why I mention it. It's exactly like you playing.
Speaking of Joel Embiid, Kyler Murray's really good at football.
Oh, that was a weird pivot.
Well, Kyler Murray plays two sports, and one of them is not basketball.
What?
So just trying to,
just keeping conversation fresh, huh?
Yeah.
All right. That works. Start of the second half here. Longhorns have the same lineup on the court they ended that first quarter with. Spurlock, Thompson,
good pass.
Fuller, Logan Reed, and Biggs as we see Fuller hit the layup. 19-5, Inola. A lot of dribble drive from Miami. You can tell what their offense is, and it's honestly, it's not that complicated of an offense to stop if you can play good man-to-man defense. And so far, obviously, the Longhorns have played good man-to-man defense, allowing only 5 points. All right, we're going to have Mason Fuller pick up his second foul. Connor Poe come back in the game for him. I think if coaches Barkley and Thompson can stand it, they are going to allow Mason to sit the entirety of this second quarter with 2 fouls, so save him for the second half. Spurlock draws the foul, and he's going to be going to the line. I think shooting 2, double bonus.
Yeah, I mean, like, hopefully we'll be able to sit Mason for the rest of this second quarter, just because, I mean, say they make a run or something in the second half, like, you want your best player, not your best player, but one of your best players in there.
Yeah, you do. You absolutely. Spurlock makes his 5th free throw of the night.
5 of 5.
So far, I hope you didn't jinx him, Caleb.
You already jinxed him, so it don't matter. First one he misses is on you. Good job, Tyler. Freaking jerk.
5 for 6 from the line for Jordan Spurlock.
Bet you he's 1 point away from his career high tonight.
We'll see about that. Nice kick out there by the War Dogs. Shoots the floater. Thompson, really not much of a chance to get that defensive rebound against 15. 15's just going to body him. Got a lot of weight on him. Thompson's wide open in the corner if they can find him. There he is. Can't hit that shot. Exact same spot that he hit from earlier, Caleb.
Yeah, I mean, hopefully we're able to find more of those looks, because I mean, he'll knock those down more often than not.
That's right. Poe doing a great job tonight rebounding.
I played volleyball with that for a second.
Yeah.
I want to recruit him to your volleyball team.
I'd take him. Tell me I can have like a 6'5" guy? Yeah. I mean, well, granted, we play girls volleyball, but you know. Pass is tipped. Another not great pass by Carson Thompson. And we've got...
What? That guy just stepped on the Reed, and the Reed got a foul call on him.
I'm a little bit confused.
Number 15, the Reed was on the ground after he got pushed down, and number 15 stepped on him, and the Reed just got up, and his foot was in between his legs because he stepped on him. Called a foul on the Reed. I don't really understand that.
I don't think they called a foul, Caleb.
And why'd they blow the whistle?
Hang on, let me see. He's explaining it right now.
I know the foul's the number 5.
Oh, no, they did call a foul. You're absolutely right. They did call a foul. That's very confusing. I don't know what happened there.
Really a perplexing call. Hashtag big word of the day.
That's good. That's good. Still got that word of the day calendar?
Yeah, I used the word "and" yesterday.
Oh, man, so proud of you. Articles, they're good. Wide open shot attempt for 22. Poe, another good rebound, but it's knocked out of his hand. Able to chase it down. Knocked out of his hand again. And it's a layup for 23 of the War Dogs. Miami going to that little run and jump kind of defense they have. Spurlock for 3. Won't go.
That was some fast clapping.
Who clapped?
He went, trillion claps a second. I was kind of surprised.
It's incredible. We're going to see sophomore. Really oh, maybe not. Oh, they're going to sit him back down. They called Dalton Norman's number, and then they said, no, we'll get you in there later maybe.
I don't think you understand how fast he clapped.
I don't.
I'm like genuinely impressed by that. That was really cool.
Great. I'm happy that happened. Missed the first, and we are going to see Dalton Norman, the only sophomore that really gets meaningful minutes here on this Longhorn team, come in for senior Logan Reed as we see Reed hit his second shot. You can't get over the clap.
It was insane.
You can't get over the clap. That's funny. Miami slowly brings it over half court here.
It's like an old country song.
I think they were trying to run a set there, Caleb, and nothing happened. Really confused about it. It looked like they were methodically doing something. Just run a little back screen. Yeah, this is not... it's just a back screen every time to try to get them open on the block. Hasn't worked yet. 22 with a nice move.
Yeah, if he would have waited there a second, he might have had a chance to shoot that shot.
Yeah, he might have, but 10.
Good defense right there by Carson Thompson. Just an even better shot.
Was a good shot, man. Confident shot. Cuts the lead to 11. Longhorns move the ball quickly. Thompson had an opportunity, didn't take it. Makes a better pass to Biggs, and Biggs can't get the shot to go. You know, Caleb, I said it against Berry Hill on Tuesday. I'm going to say it again tonight. The Longhorns have got to get Biggs involved offensively, so he doesn't need to be taking shots like that. But when he's taken one shot the entire game, and it's a layup. That's probably not good for your team in general. Nice baseline jumper for Connor Poe. You know what I'm saying, though? You got to get Biggs involved a little bit.
Yeah,
you're still winning by 13. Don't get me wrong. It's so far you're comfortable, but when it really comes to those tighter games, those tougher games, you got to get Biggs involved.
Yeah, it's like he kind of gets forgotten in the offense a little bit. Just kind of. I really love when we're able to get out into the high post though, and just.
Love it when he.
That's the thing whenever offense plays at its best.
I agree, and that's where he is right now. As 10 hits another three-pointer in Thompson's face. Thompson's gonna have to get closer to him, Caleb.
Honestly, I wouldn't be surprised if there was a switch pretty soon.
Yeah, it would surprise me. Good ball movement here by the Longhorns. Spurlock hits Thompson, another three-shot on the court.
Get another money ball. 3 for 5 on the night.
2 for 4. You are so bad at keeping that tally.
I was really 9 for 12 though.
No, you weren't.
I told Carson to lie to you about that, so.
What?
Yeah.
What do you mean? I don't understand. He was 9 for 15 that night.
9 for 12. I literally told him if you asked him to lie about it.
Oh.
Say he was 9 for 12.
Well, but he wasn't though, because I actually have access to the stats. Good job there by Poe. Longhorns playing good defense. Just got to get on these shooters. That's killing the Longhorns right now. Cuts the lead to 10.
Just 9 straight points off of threes. Can't have that.
In less than 2 minutes of game time. Kick to Thompson again. Nice dribble inside by Norman to try to get Thompson open. Thompson with a nice pass to Poe.
Honestly, I wouldn't be surprised if Nolan went out of a man right here and tried to play a bit of a 3-2 or something, just try and get his shooters off.
Yeah, typically that's a risk.
Man, Carson got lucky. He went under that screen right there. Number 10 had another wide open shot.
And I think that's going to be one thing. If they're going to set a ball screen, or if they, I think we're going to have to go over the screens on a team that can shoot this well.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, you don't want to give this kid any space, right? Like, at all.
No. Or this one. I mean, this is quite the shooting performance here. Even as the Longhorns score on one end, immediately Miami answers back. Ooh, risky pass right there by Jaden Biggs.
Yeah, we're
Spurlock looking for Thompson in the corner. Gets covered up, so Spurlock takes the layup. That was good. You could see him methodically going through there, waiting to see what the guy that had. He had to make a choice. Do I stop the layup or do I stop the three? He stayed out on Thompson. Spurlock's able to make the left-handed layup.
Oh, he stepped. I don't know if he stepped out. That was close.
It was darn close. Instant replay. Oh, we don't have that. Okay. Sorry. I always want it. 10. Aggressive. Still looking for those three-pointers here.
There's just 40 seconds left in this half.
And they're going to call a foul here. Longhorns, I think, on Jordan Spurlock.
I'm going to say, because that's I don't know if Jordan fouled, but I know that definitely wasn't on Connor.
Number 0.
Oh, they called it on Dalton Norman, who was nowhere near the play. just so everyone knows, I don't think he was anywhere near where the foul occurred.
Not going to lie, though, I'd rather him have the foul than Connor. I mean, I know he's a 5-star athlete in every sport he plays, but
that is what you say. You say 5-star athlete in every sport he plays.
I think I'm joking until he goes plays for Duke in basketball and OU in football.
That'd be dual enrollment.
Yeah.
It's incredible. Both free throws made. 9-point game, 30-21. Caleb, I had a feeling this wasn't going to be the blowout it appeared to be early.
No, I mean, offensively, we've been playing fine, but, I mean, defensively, we were literally playing fine up until about 3 minutes ago, and then just, it's all of a sudden a game. I mean, it was never a blowout, but it was always 13 to 15 points.
Yeah. Good move. Spurlock doing a good job trying to get in the middle of what they're doing. Oh, the ball fake by Thompson. Can't hit the three. Thompson only attempted shots from the left side of the floor so far. Oh, wide open in the corner. And it's going to be a foul on Jaden Biggs, his second, with 7 seconds left.
I know foul is number 30. Jaden Biggs, his second. Joseph Armstrong, 2 shots.
Man. Not a great foul right there as number 5 hits the first shot.
Back in for Miami, number 15, Terrence Crush.
Oh, look down and the ref noticed it. Carson Thompson's knee is incredibly bloody. Don't really know what's going on there. It's obviously been running down his leg for a while, and didn't notice. They're gonna have a minute here to get it wrapped up. I don't know what's taking so long. They have 1 minute to get this done. Caleb, is typically the rule.
I mean, you really don't want Carson to sit. I mean, like, I know he's obviously going to be back in the game super quick, but...
So a lot of things happening right now.
Someone fall down?
Yeah, I don't know if you can see it. You probably can't with the angle. I'm not really sure. Somebody fell down the stairs or something. Not certain what's going on, but I think it's okay. Somebody fell. Yeah, I think maybe an older person fell. Spurlock kicks to Thompson. Thompson kick to Biggs. Can't hit before the end of the half. Longhorns 30. War Dogs 23. Caleb, we've got ourselves a ball game heading here into the second half. Those at home, we will see you at the top of the second half before the game starts with some statistical updates.
There's a silver Jeep Liberty parked west of the arena that needs to be moved immediately, please.
On my leg. I was like, I went to go spike my shoes right Emily! I'm here for you. What the heck? I swear to God. I know. I said that. Brandon Rock? I'm not actually. He like went like that. He went to go push me. And no, I'm like, he went to go push me. He went like that. And left his hand like. Yeah, Brandon. Oh, you said did you actually think it was me? Oh. You didn't think it was me, did you? Wait, how long ago was
Reminder, ladies and gentlemen, there will be basketball action next Monday and Tuesday here at the Sports Arena. Monday night, the Lady Longhorns and Longhorns will entertain Locust Grove. Tuesday, we will entertain Catoosa.
It's like
Exactly. We're making sure I drop her off the sweetest tires off. Yeah. Yeah, but the shorts would be okay with the double 13 Wait, yeah. Yeah, she said one was totally make my right there, 7 years old. 3 years ago, be okay with power. They're just that's some one person. They got the special. I think so. That's why I come here. I say they go. Usually the 13 is like AC or something like that. Yeah. That's not a hotel. Yeah. Well, actually, well, that's a phone number.
football action.
Welcome back, Longhorn basketball fans. Sorry for a little longer delay than normal. Had a mishap with a cheerleader, some health concerns, but I think she's going to be okay. They got her out of here, and we're ready to resume play here in the second half of this game between 2-4 Miami and 4-2 Inola. I am Tyler Swope, joined tonight by Caleb McGowan.
Hey Tyler, how you doing?
Doing okay. No, everything's kind of resumed here. We've got a 30-23 lead here for the Longhorns. A couple things that are kind of interesting about that score. Longhorns on the season average 56 points per game, on pace to outscore that. They allow 53 points a game, and obviously Miami is not on pace to break that so far. So defense playing relatively well, except for allowing some open shooters to get open, hit some shots.
Yeah,
offense playing okay.
Our defense played like probably some of the best basketball it's played all year until literally the last 4 minutes of the second half.
Agreed. So you're gonna have to continue playing. Gonna have to stop the three-point shooters here, and unsurprisingly, the Longhorns come out in a 3-2 zone. I actually kind of expected this here for the Longhorns. Something that Thompson and Barkley really like to do is go to that 3-2 zone to try to stop the three-point shooters on the wing and at the top of the key. They'll give up a few corner shots if they have to, like they could have given up right there. 15 could cleanly catch the ball. Spurlock with a steal.
That was about 4 different times Miami had. What a Euro step. Okay. There's legitimately about 4 different times Miami had a great opportunity to score right there, and they just passed it away.
Yeah, no, I completely agree. Yeah, they had plenty of times. Great Euro there by Spurlock. Leading this team right now with 13 points on the game, on 4 for 7 shooting. A really efficient night for Spurlock. Second leading scorer is going to be Thompson and Poe, both with 8 points. And then you've got Biggs with 2 and Fuller with 2. Got to get those 2 involved. If you get those 2 involved, Caleb, I think we're going to see an avalanche of points, and this game could get out of hand here in the second half. But got to get them involved.
Man, not gonna lie, I kind of zoned out when you were talking. I don't know why.
People do that.
But I was thinking, what do you think Jordan's usage rate would be if they had a usage, like they tracked usage rate in high school basketball?
I
think he'd be in the mid-40s.
At least.
Which that's insane. West is 39. It was 39% last year.
No, I mean, it's definitely up there. I don't know. Jordan's also not scoring 20 points a game, though. I don't know if it'd be that high, but man, it would be.
But then again, though, minutes. Like, you know what I mean? Like,
that's true. It'd be high. It would definitely be up there.
I don't know why I was thinking of that.
That's interesting. Got a good steal here by Jaden Biggs. He's dead. Can't dribble here. Advances it up the floor to Spurlock. Spurlock to Fuller. Fuller goes up. Gets blocked. Spurlock with a post move and gets it to go. Spurlock on fire.
First 6 points of the second half.
15 for the game.
See, that's just when he's at his best, whenever he's inside like that. I mean, he has so many moves.
He's a guard with post moves, Caleb, and that's important. That's a big weapon that he knows he can use. Great pass by Tim. Holy cow.
Yeah, I mean, because even his freshman year, like whenever he played JV in 9th grade basketball, up until his freshman year, he played post because he's been this height since the 6th grade.
That's very true. Yeah.
And so I mean, that's so good inside.
Yeah, the only team he actually got in all his school ball teams, he went to Justice Taiwan when he was younger. On his school ball teams, played post, and on his summer league and tournament teams, he was able to play a little bit of guard, and so he was able to develop both of those skills, kind of like you're saying, and we're seeing them on full display tonight.
Man, can you imagine how good that Justice team would have been though if they stayed together? They had some good players, because they had a couple guys that started to claim were
Man, Poe doesn't block out right there, allows the offensive rebound, and it's a 7-point game, 36-29 Inola. Got to do the little things, Caleb, to win a game against a tough opponent. Spurlock, heat check, doesn't go, but backside rebound goes to Fuller, and he's going to be fouled.
Yeah, it looks like Jordan is holding that ankle again.
Yeah, that ankle has been giving him problems all year.
Yeah, probably nothing too bad. Probably just
Well, it doesn't help. Look how low cut his shoes are.
Yeah, that is true.
I mean, he does. He wears those low cut shoes, and that's a little less protection for your ankles.
Yeah, he had actually bought some Jordan 11 Concords, but like they were too small, so this is what he has for now.
Yep.
But yeah, I didn't even think about that. That gives you literally no ankle support.
None at all.
That's the biggest thing in basketball.
I think so too. I like the high tops, or at least medium tops there. Good defense there by the Longhorns. Bulldogs going to retain possession here in a 9-point ball game.
Oh, that was...
Tim, a good shooter, doesn't go. Connor Poe with the rebound, kicks it to Biggs.
I swear 15 levitated that ball. That was the weirdest thing.
That was pretty odd, wasn't it? Spurlock to Fuller. Fuller can't finish the layup.
Back to the little things. I mean, those are just easy points you have to have.
Man, Spurlock, great job drawing the foul right there. Don't even think he ever had real possession of the ball, but jumps into the Miami player and draws the foul.
That was he just went into him.
Straight up jumped into him, like, please call a foul on me, or on them. Like, he just, I mean, oh man, he does that all the time.
I didn't even pay attention to the ref because I just figured that was a foul on Jordan.
Yeah, no, I did too. Spurlock again probing through the zone. Great pass to Fuller. Fuller goes up, can't get it to fall. You know, great job by Fuller tying it up. Man, Fuller having a rough night, Caleb. Right now, just 2 for 8 from the field.
Yeah, I mean, he's missing easy shots, and then he's taking shots he shouldn't take, honestly.
I agree, and that's going to be something he's going to have to figure out here as this game goes on, because you can see Thompson trying to get it in the middle to him. They want to get him the ball. He's a good offensive post.
Yeah, no, I mean, he has really good moves down low. I mean, he's really nice offensive touch.
Yeah, well, that's the thing. Most people would tell you, the coaches would tell you, great job going into contact yet again by Spurlock, forcing them to make a call. You know, the coaches will tell you, everybody, like, typically, really, you look at this Longhorn team, you're looking at Fuller's the offensive post, and Poe's more of the defensive presence, blocking shots, things like that. And the stats really do play that out, really. I mean, I don't know. Even though neither one of them averages over a block a game, but Poe's had a couple big blocks this year at the end of games. And I don't know, I think back to the Stillwell game. He gets the block shot at the end of the game, so Stillwell can't get a shot off. And he's got a defensive presence, and Fuller, obviously, with a couple of really big offensive games the last 2 games, so they're really trying to get him going.
No, I mean, yeah, these past couple games, Mason's just gone off. Like, there's been no stop to him.
Yeah, no stopping him at all. Great finish there by Jaden Biggs. That was tough.
Yeah, he just set a record for the highest ever. I don't even know.
Fuller with the interception, and he's going to be fouled. Fell on his elbow.
Skinned his elbow. You know that don't feel good.
Well, he's all right though.
Yeah, you can see that right there.
Oh yeah. He had no idea that Miami player was behind him. It came as a complete surprise that he got hammered from behind.
Man, I was really hoping he wasn't, because probably gonna go for that slam, you know?
Yeah. Hey, so just interesting note here, we're halfway through this third quarter. Inola has attempted 9 shots. I want you to guess how many of them are outside the paint.
Carson hasn't taken a 3 yet.
Nope.
So Jordan, I don't even know that was out of the paint. It was like, I'd say, that one was out of the paint. Mason shot one right there, might have been out of the paint. I'd say 2, but both of them were like right on the paint.
It's really 1. Mason Spirit was in the paint on the 1, and Spurlock was literally a step outside the paint on that left side. Yeah, so one shot attempt outside of the paint. And it was less than a foot outside. So Longhorns doing what you've got to do. Most people think against good defenses, especially against good zone defenses, people think, oh, you shoot 3s, that's what zone defenses are for. Actually, if you pass the ball and do the right things against zone defenses, you can get into the teeth of that zone and score at the rim. Spurlock off the front of the rim, and I believe that's going to be the third personal foul on Mason Fuller. Logan Reed's going to come in for him.
Number 5, Logan Reed.
Three minutes left here in this quarter. Longhorns up by 11, 40-29. Miami moving the ball around the perimeter a lot. Finally gets it inside the 15.
Wow. Got lucky right there.
Got very lucky that we didn't get scored on right there. Poe works 15 through. No backside help to be seen.
Man, if I'm Inola, I want to get Poe this ball, like the ball so bad.
I agree.
I mean, no one can match up with him like physically at all.
Oh, and it's going to be a jump ball. Man, and that's one of those things, again, you see the zone, Reed gets the ball right there and just starts pivoting and holds it.
Anyway,
well,
that's quick.
You got to make a pass quick against the zone. It's without a doubt, that's what you've got to do. And right there, you see, turnover is the result when you don't. 10 gets his feet set, bang. Man, he can shoot the ball, Caleb.
Yeah, he's a really good shooter. I mean,
he is.
That's what he's out there to do.
Oh, you can tell he's hunting around the three-point line constantly. Spurlock again inside the paint, air ball. Maybe now he's kind of forcing it, Caleb. He hit those 3 early ones, and he's missed every single one since, and he's taken 3 more.
Hit.
This is one where he needs to just go all the way. Nice floater. Spurlock with 8 points here in this third quarter.
Man, is this honest? This has probably been his most efficient game, honestly, just thinking about it.
It's probably one of them, yeah. Good rebound there by Biggs. Tapped out of his hands after a good box out and rebound.
And you hardly ever see that from him. He secures that ball so fast after he rebounds it.
He usually does, but I don't think he knew it was behind him right there. I mean, he knew he boxed him out, and I think he just kind of accepted it, and the steal really quickly happened after. Oh, bad gamble there by Thompson.
Made it up there.
Number 10 looking for room. Good block there by Poe. Ball's up in the air. Thompson gets it to Spurlock, and Spurlock lays it up.
Man, Carson didn't know where that ball was for a long time. I mean, it just went like...
No, a long time. I thought for sure, oh, well, Miami's going to get this here because Carson is lost. But able to recover it, kick it to Spurlock. For Spurlock's 10th point here. He's got 19 points on the game. It's going to be a kick ball here on Biggs. Miami going to retain possession. 40 seconds left. Inola up by 12. Interesting little stack formation at the top of the key here by Miami. Splits into a diamond and a lot of cuts off of it. They just inbound the ball one. Inola now in a 2-3 zone in this lineup with Thompson and Spurlock. Good cut by number 1 to get into the teeth of the zone. 22 probably should have shot the ball. And Poe just takes it from him. 10 seconds and counting here. There we go. This is the play that the Longhorns typically run. Reed for 3, doesn't go. Poe with the rebound, can't get it to fall either.
That's the end of the third period.
Reed had to shoot at those open. Yeah, I mean, it's not who you want to shoot. You see that there at the end of quarters for Inola. You see typically Spurlock bringing it down, gives the head pat. Biggs comes up, sets a ball screen, and they run a pick and roll. Spurlock's just able to make a play off of that. And right there, kicks it to Reed. I mean, wide open, can't hit the shot. But the Longhorns are going to go into this fourth quarter up by 12. Really, you can't say enough, Caleb, about Spurlock's effort there, scoring 10 points in the third quarter.
Yeah, and I mean, he took 2 questionable shots in back-to-back possessions. But outside of that, I mean, every shot was like a good shot.
Yeah. I mean, you gotta think, there were 3 pretty rough misses, but with his 5 makes, I mean, you have to keep going 5 for 8 and a quarter. You'll deal with that as a coach.
And plus, I mean, like, he was also kind of going in, trying to get that foul.
Every time. You're going to take the aggression because nobody else is being aggressive for this Longhorn team. And so Spurlock's taking it upon himself to be aggressive and attack. And again, hardly any shot attempts outside of the area around or in the paint.
Yeah, that's especially for a team like this, where we have one good shooter that's in our rotation and everyone else probably just shouldn't shoot the 3-ball.
Yeah.
I mean, maybe Jordan and Jaden whenever they're wide open.
Right.
And then
as I was thinking, I think Jaden's only got 2 3-point attempts the entire season. And Spurlock attempts about 2.5 a game just to try to keep opponents honest, I think. But you got Thompson is your 3-point shooter on 9.5 attempts a game. Spurlock, nice job getting into the zone here. Gets it to Biggs, finishes. And that's exactly what I'm talking about, Caleb. If Miami wants to win this game, I think they're going to have to get out of that zone. But they don't have anybody who can keep Spurlock in front of them. And that's the issue that they're having right now. And I think that's why they're in the zone, even though they've been scored on over and over and over again.
Yeah, I mean, there's not many guys in 4A basketball that can stop Jordan Spurlock man on man.
I agree.
Oh, that's not a smart play.
Yeah, it might have been off Miami.
I think it was.
Yeah, either way, 14-point ball game here in the 4th. Miami ball. Baseline inbounds here. A spread look. Cross from the middle. Nicely defended. And they're going to have an open shooter in the corner if they wanted him, but they didn't hit him. We're going to see next dead ball. We're going to see sophomore Dalton Norman come into the game.
Might be wrong, but is this the first time that he's played that ball just got absolutely rejected.
Nice job by Spurlock contorting his body and finishing the layup. 21 points tonight for Spurlock. To go along with countless rebounds and assists, to be honest with you.
And Carson Thompson's about to get a career high with 2 rebounds.
Spurlock draws the foul, and they're saying it's on the floor. On the floor, not a shooting foul.
He's legit. So you know, as a coach, you tell people to go make the shot, and not get fouled.
Yeah.
I swear, Jordan's the only person I tell that the exact opposite of. Because they legit go up for the foul, and then somehow still just have enough body control, you'll still get a decent shot up there.
Yeah. Sometimes he does, sometimes he doesn't. But you're gonna live with the bad times because you get the good times.
Ooh,
Thompson for 3. Can't hit.
That ball literally just.
Jordan sidesteps Coach Barkley there.
That's funny. It was quick to catch that ball. That ball
he was on it.
Didn't even go out of bounds. I mean, it went out of bounds.
Well, yeah, he's standing out of bounds. It's out of bounds on I know what. Is that how it works?
I don't know, but Coach Barkley, he went for that. He went for that.
He felt like it was 1970 again. He was really getting boards.
1960.
Hey, he'll tell you, he averaged 20 rebounds a game.
Oh no, he told us about that in middle school.
Oh yeah.
All but boxing out.
All about it. He knows how to do it. Oh, the and 1 finish.
Did he just call a charge and a blocking foul?
No, he was saying he made the shot, didn't off the blocking foul. So that's 4 on Fuller. Fuller trying to draw the charge, doesn't get the call.
I don't get how that should have been no call if anything.
Yeah, it's tough. Some refs, it just depends on what you're going to get. Some refs are going to make that kind of a call where if a body hits the floor, they're going to call it on somebody. That's probably one of those scenarios where most refs are going to call it on one or the other. Longhorns still retain a 13-point lead here, though, 48-35. Low-scoring game.
You'll see that, though, in NBA and college basketball. Refs just call charges and blocking fouls 50-50.
Thompson with another turnover, but he makes up for his mistake, throws it, worried about the traveling call. A wide open 3 for number 2, can't hit. That's going to be out of bounds on the Longhorns. War Dog ball. Kind of a mad scramble right there.
I really want that kid to shoot the ball more.
Yeah, that was, that was quite the interesting looking shot, wasn't it?
I mean, yeah, but I think what Carson was trying to do was, Jaden was open, but Jaden, it wasn't a foul on him, it just kind of got nudged, forced over. So.
Yeah. Got Wyatt Oliver leading cheers over with the cheerleaders, Caleb.
Where's Wyatt even at? Oh, I see him. You got him and Brody Jenkins.
Yep.
Two greatest cheerleaders that have never been.
That's true.
The best that never was.
Very nice. Cleaning up some moisture here on the floor. Caleb, I'm having a hard time. Hang on. Put that up again. Click on it. I want to see what's going on there.
Kelly Oubre got traded. Cameron's going to be so depressed. You don't know who that is.
Oh, Trevor Ariza to the Wizards. Kelly Oubre to the Grizzlies. And Austin Rivers to the Suns. They got their point guard, Caleb.
Austin Rivers is only in the NBA because his dad's a coach.
Incorrect. Do you know? Hey, fun fact about Austin Rivers. Do you know how many mid-range jumpers he's attempted this year?
A lot, probably.
0. Every single shot he's taken is a layup or a 3.
That's like an analytical person's dream.
Yes. No, he literally, when they interviewed him about that, when that stat came out, they were like, why are you not taking any mid-range jumpers? He goes, I ain't taking that crap. That's exactly what he says. He's totally bought into the three-pointers and layups analytics of the NBA.
He needs to go to the Spurs.
Oh, yeah. Well, he's a son now. They finally got a point guard that can move Devin Booker off the ball.
And he's his dad's son.
Yeah.
Just felt like saying that.
Good. Get it to Poe. He scores immediately. That's what they need to be looking for more, Caleb. Sorry, everybody, if you're not an NBA watcher, and we just went on like a, few-minute NBA.
Yeah, so tune into the Caleb and Tyler podcast every Wednesday at 9 a.m.
Dude, I do it.
No, you're done.
We've got all the equipment. 9 a.m.?
I just said a random time.
I have class. I teach here. I know you're not doing anything because you're like a junior or whatever, but I've got things to do.
My classes are loaded. Took all the hard classes.
Nice job by Spurlock.
Oh my God, he literally went to that guy.
Literally went into him. Every single time, Caleb. That's what he's going to do. Spurlock here attempting his 22nd and 23rd points of the game if he can hit these. Hits the first. What a game. Season high for Jordan Spurlock.
No, yeah, I mean, he can go get his whenever he wants. Like, if he wants to be a facilitator, he can. And then he can score at will if he wants. Like, if that's what I know he needs him to do, that's what he'll do.
Yeah, I mean, we were talking about it earlier, while not on air. Talking about, maybe his worst shooting performance of the season against Siloam Springs. He managed 14 assists. You see a foul here, I think, that's going to go against Connor Poe. His third foul. We're going to see Landon Reed come in the game here for somebody.
For Jordan Spurlock.
Going to give Jordan a breather right here. Up by 12. This is literally a timeout for Coach Thompson to tell him something specific that he has noticed, and they'll get him back in the game, Caleb. I would just about guarantee he'll be going back in within 30 seconds to a minute, unless the Longhorns can score a couple quick ones here.
Yeah, I mean, this is no knock on anyone else that's on the court right now, but Jordan's our only legit point guard that we have. So we need him back in pretty quickly.
Yeah, absolutely. As we see a turnover there by the Longhorns. 4:21 left, 53-37.
Oh, that Reed's the first time to play tonight.
Yeah, this is Landon's first time in the game here.
I don't know why I didn't say his name.
Landon primarily a guard, whereas Logan goes in a little bit at both spots, guard and post.
Yeah, kind of plays that tweener position.
Yeah, but Landon is pretty much just always a guard for this Longhorn team. Good defense here by the Longhorns. Gets into the rim, but a good rebound there by Biggs. It's going to be over the back after a good block out.
Yeah, that was a great box right there. He had two guys right there, and he was just able to... Yeah.
Here we go. Biggs at the line, 1 for 1.
Jaden Biggs, 1-1.
Biggs makes the first free throw. Second one upcoming. And hits the second. One of the better free throw shooters on this team, Caleb, Jaden Biggs.
We're like scooting out a little bit.
We are scooting a little bit, aren't we? That's interesting. Biggs, after a slow start in the first half, here in the second half, has 6 points. Finally kind of getting him going a little bit. Big miss by Miami as Biggs just lets it loose, and it's a mad dash for the ball. Thompson can't get it. Looks like he's running the 100 out here. What a finish.
Yeah, but like, once Jaden gets like his defined role, I mean, like, he's still a huge part of our offense right now, but like, he doesn't just have like that defined role like he had last year. He's still kind of not like learning his new position. I don't really know how to explain it, but
I completely agree. You know, and he's one of those contributors. Like I say, I think it's good when he gets going on offense, but here's just an overview of his statistics, and you can see how balanced Jaden Biggs is. 12.8 points per game. Of those 12.8, 9 of them come in the paint. Obviously, it's the type of scorer he is. Almost 5 rebounds and 4 assists per game. A good balanced kind of a game for Jaden Biggs all season so far. But I know there are games where he has the potential, especially if a team plays man-to-man, where he could be the one to take over.
yeah, no, like on any given night, we have 4 guys that have a chance to go 20 plus.
You're exactly right, we really do. As we see a heads-up call as soon as the Longhorns got possession in that scrum, Jordan Spurlock calls the timeout. 30-second timeout here for the Longhorns. 2 minutes and 54 seconds left in this ball game. And Caleb, again, the Longhorns have literally attempted less than 5 shots outside of the paint this entire half.
No, that's just a good, efficient basketball.
That's attacking the zone, man. That's not settling for the three-point shots you might be able to get against the zone, and that is attacking and being aggressive against the zone. And that's what you got to be if you. I mean, you got to do that if you want to be successful against the zone.
Yeah, and I literally remember me and you, like, not even a week, maybe a week, I don't know. We've been talking about this so much, just like, because like you talk about how like when teams go in the zone, our offense would kind of stagnate a little bit and stuff, and like this is exactly what you said they need to do to like.
Well, I mean, that's just kind of, I coach basketball, but it's not just that. I mean, it's just that's kind of what you do. If you've got a lot of shooters, a lot of times those shooters will settle for those three-point shots. Like I will say, our girls team, the team that I'm an assistant coach for, sometimes we settle against the zone for three-point shots because at any given time, we've got 4 girls on the floor, sometimes 5, that are 30% plus three-point shooters.
No, I'd say y'all's entire starting lineup.
Well, our top 6 are good shooters. I mean, there's not a bad shooter in our top 6 for sure. And that's one of those things that, I mean, sometimes having that kind of ability is good because if you're feeling it against a zone, that's dangerous. But sometimes it causes you to settle. And that's what the Longhorns have managed to not do tonight is settle, and they're getting to the rim at will. Makes the first free throw. Longhorns still up by 15 with about 2.5 left here in the game. And makes the second. Spurlock back in the game, came in for Dalton Norman. Landon Reed still in.
Yeah, it's probably what we're saying. We'll just slow it down, just start passing the ball around the perimeter a bunch.
What happens with no shot clock? Just being honest.
Spurlock isn't basketball.
Tries to go in and score. Can't finish. Spurlock's a dog, man. Just makes me laugh.
Number 23, Drew Williams, is fourth.
We're going to see Connor Poe with a good block out there. Going to earn his way to the free throw line to shoot 2. Hits the first. And again, Caleb, don't want to jinx him here, but he is almost an 86% free throw shooter for this Longhorn team. Good to see him getting to the line here. I jinx it every time. But I didn't say he's 100%. I said he's 86, so he can't make them all.
Dude, Carson's going to be by the end of the season like 35 or something, 35 from 3. And we're going to be like, the dude's not missing, he's never going to miss. And he's going to miss.
That's probably what'll happen.
It's going to be our fault.
Probably. I won't say that if it's a big game, I promise.
It wouldn't be a big game. The beginning is not a very good school. Like Shoto.
Shoto?
I didn't figure.
Miami's going to have to get some offense going fast if they want to come back in this game, which is clearly their goal. That's nice ball movement against the Longhorn zone. I mean, Caleb, have they hit a three-point attempt here in the second half?
I mean, I don't think they have. I mean, like, we've played really good defense, but they've had still a couple open shots just because they naturally will. And, like, I don't think they have.
No, I don't either.
Like, number 10's just gone ice cold. Like, ice.
We've got, I believe, the 5th foul on number 15. Jaden Biggs will be going to the line.
Yeah, that's just a frustration foul.
Yeah, you can see it.
He knows they're going to lose, and Jaden's just been all over him all night, so he just kind of tossed him.
Yeah, I agree. It's exactly what happened. As you see 15 sit down, we're going to see Connor Post sit down. Senior Joey Holstein in the game, the last senior to see the floor here for the Longhorns. I think we're going to see Tough Rash coming to this ball game as well. Coaches Barkley and Thompson realizing there's probably no way for Miami to come back in this one. Biggs misses the front end of the two shots here.
Norm coming out and then two senior guards coming out.
Yep, Spurlock and Thompson. Great game for Jordan Spurlock. 22 points. Missed one free throw all night. Attacked the paint all night. Very efficient game for the senior point guard for Inola. Biggs hits the second.
Man, I just want to see Trey Maple come into the game because I swear that guy will drain every single three-quarter shot he takes. I just feel like he would.
It's all the deep shots for him. The deeper, the better.
I honestly never even really seen him shoot. I just feel like he would drain all those shots.
That's kind of what that's about where he, I mean, he doesn't really shoot those, though. He's a smart basketball player. Tries to move the ball, get everybody involved, you know.
So he's like a JV version of Jordan Spurlock.
Well, they don't score nearly as much.
We got Zach Biggs coming in.
Yeah, Zach Biggs coming to the ball game, getting his first varsity action for the Longhorns.
Yeah, wouldn't be surprised.
Coming in for his brother. Cool little moment right there. Jaden Biggs out, Zach Biggs in.
Yeah, we got Hank Parsons going in.
Hank will pull a three if he gets the opportunity.
I'm calling it. Trey's during the half quarter.
He better not shoot a half quarter. Oh my god.
He'd get in trouble even if he made it just because we won this game.
It's so dumb. Yeah.
We got Walt Spurlock coming in. Oh my gosh, we're getting a poster.
We're getting a poster.
Oh my gosh, we got a foul on these guys. Go out of bounds.
I don't know. They may not get worked in here.
They're trying to kill the clock for themselves.
It looks like it, doesn't it? They are really just swinging that ball around. Nobody willing to take a contested jump shot.
Oh, the Reed's getting fouled. You already know it.
Landon Reed.
Down to Hut.
Whoa. He ran him over there,
I think he's going to have a bit of a stare down moment.
Number 1, that's Houston Lavalier.
That is interesting. Who's going in for the shooter here? Who's going to be disappointed? Let's see. I just want to see. It's either disappointment or like, oh, thank goodness. I didn't want to go in here. Landon Reed. Oh, none of them going in for the shooter.
I'm just saying, we need to have a lineup this year where we got Hank, Tuff, and Carson in it.
Biggs out of the game as quickly as he went in.
And he's already at the scorer's table.
Going in for a shooter. Reed hits it. Going in for Landon Reed. Zach Biggs. Good all-around game from a lot of Longhorns tonight. Carson Thompson didn't get his three-point shot to fall as many times or as often as he would like, but he finishes with 8 points. Connor Poe with a good game, 10 points. Jaden Biggs, I believe, has 10.
Zach Biggs is actually about to jump across the court.
Oh, and Spurlock and number 10, nose-to-nose here at the end of the game.
Walt Spurlock's a beast.
Walt's not going to take any sort of crap right there, Caleb. We've got a Longhorn victory, 59-43, 16-point victory for your Inola Longhorns. There's some definite talking in the handshake line here. Definite talking. You see Jordan Spurlock looking at some of them. Coach Thompson pulling Spurlock pulling Walt Spurlock and Hank Parsons along. A good win over a pretty good basketball team for this Inola Longhorns team. We'll be back in action Monday night. We'll be brought to you live here on Longhorn TV as our girls and our guys take on the Locust Grove Lady Pirates and Pirates. Caleb, thank you for tonight, and we will see you all Monday.